Hello and welcome to the Arena Sports Show. My name is Clauiee Grace Mpanza and I'm absolutely excited about today's episode because when you start with nicknames, I'm not too sure about my favorite influencer because when we go to the field of play, I'm not too sure where to place him. But we've got a gent where we know where to place him. He played, of course, in the middle of the park. He also played as a striker at some point. But you know him as Mr. Show Me Your Number, Edward Magents, who joins us today, of course. He played at the defense line of Orlando Pirates and captained that side, not only just a captain, went on, of course, to win the Champions League. And then 1996 went on to win the Afcon. But Mahlatse Mphahlele, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of accolades for you. But you know what? You'll be my favorite influencer.
In the media link, they used to call me Zizo.
They used to call you Zizo.
Always cooking.
So I think the team is complete there because we've got Magents, Legs of Thunder, Zizu, Itimi Pelele.
You've got the defender. Where is the goalkeeper?
I'm a striker. What did Legs of Thunder do? But we have a jam-packed show lined up for you. A lot has been happening in the world of sport. Before we find out how the gents are doing, let's quickly find out what's been happening in your world of sport and your top stories.
Cricket South Africa is on a firmer financial footing with a profit of 850 million after 2 years of financial losses, as reported at its AGM in Johannesburg at the weekend. Jannik Sinner produced a brutal display of baseline power as he became the first Italian man to win the US Open with win over American Taylor Fritz in the final on Saturday.
So as you can tell, of course, we got the memo in terms of bucket hat. Mahlatse Mphahlele, I don't think he owns a bucket hat, but Magents, we're talking about...
You guys really sent me the WhatsApp.
I thought you know. When we've got Magents, what's even Chris Sport, it's definitely coming on.
The sport is there.
Straight.
But how are you doing, Magents?
I am super, I'm duper, I'm together.
You're together.
Yeah.
Talk to us about this bucket hat because I've always wanted to know. How many do you own, and when you wear it, how do you alternate the wearing it?
Yeah, it's a very long story, but I'll try to cut it short now. I got this when we won the Champions League at the airport, when we came back on arrival. And there was this stone supporter, was a lady. She gave it to me. She was just crazy. She just forced her way up to the podium and she just pace. But she was like excited, overwhelmed.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I was so excited. I didn't even know Goalkeeper sporting by then. And all the dignitaries were like here. And then the interviews I did with that. And the next day, when I saw how I did all this with sporty. But now I remember
where you got it from.
Yeah, and even though I wanted to thank her,
Yeah.
I can't even remember Goalkeeper.
Man.
Because sometimes I wanted to put it on the media platform or the lady or the sport, but aksa hopola, so I'm scared of her. What if 500 ladies come?
What if they wrong come?
What I said. So, but thanks to her, and I remember her when I was not a sporty man. But I said, let me keep the promise. Plus, I suited the nickname, Magents, what does that? So I keep on about Magents, jive about trophies and all that. How was the name and the Yaspan. But this is a replica because I've put away the original one, the biological one. Understand?
Yeah.
I know.
So, okay, stepfather.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Influencer.
Yeah.
When we shop.
Yeah, no, I not sporty. I know.
I know. I've never seen you in a cap in a sporty anything.
I just shave and then we move.
There's a lot of pasabisa. We don't show her scope or fat. But anyway, it's all
We'll
right.
take it.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's one of those, yeah.
Oh man, but a lot has been happening, as you do know, in the world of sports. So we do have our favorite feature here on the show where we choose our star of the week, people that have impressed us in the past few days. Mahlatse Mphahlele, we'll start with you. Who has impressed you?
There's only one thing in the country right now. the Springboks.
No DNA, just RSA.
That's it. I think beating the beating the All Blacks once is something.
Yeah,
But beating them 4 times in a row,
for sure.
including a World Cup final, I know. Even Magents can take off his head for them.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
the Springboks is they're a team that is on a high. And I'm even tempted to say I think the power shift is moving now. Over the last, maybe 10 years or so, the All Blacks dominated the world rugby.
Yeah.
I think this is the Springboks time. And looking at the way they're playing, looking at the way they've carefully managed the succession plan of players, you can see there's a good crop of young players coming through.
For sure.
That even when the senior guys retire over the next coming years, we shouldn't have a problem. And I do believe that we can get to a stage where we can go to the next World Cup and we'll try and win it again. This is a very, very good team.
But don't forget the minister, the vibrant minister.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
he's doing his things.
also his influence,
Yeah.
his injection.
Yeah,
You know, power.
The right dose of
The
energy.
right power
And he was
yeah.
actually called Orlando Stadium watching Bafana Bafana.
He's
And
everywhere.
he's everywhere. I love
Yeah,
that. Like, I love
he's
that energy.
vibrant. He's vibrant.
So who's your star of the week?
With the stuff the week, okay, already Ugile rugby. Let me shift the focus. Bafana Bafana.
Riako
Orlando. Even though I'm a little bit disappointed, understand? I mean, dropping 2 points at home.
Yeah.
It's not good.
For us is a loss against Uganda.
For sure.
Maybe if it was Ghana or somewhere, understand? But nevertheless, at least it's something by getting that draw. But Bufuking, the youngster, I think if he can they can give him a lot of game time, go Bafana Bafana, introduce him early.
Yeah.
Or he can even start. There's nothing like, I hear people worry, hey, don't put him in a deep end.
Yeah.
For what?
It's already deep. Bafana Bafana.
He's there already.
It's there.
For sure.
Yeah.
To play for Pirate, to get it starting with Pirate, it's already deep end. So why now you doubt? I mean, and I hate these talks about, he's a youngster, don't push him, don't do. I mean, you go to World Cups, you get the youngster who's got 30 caps
For the national team.
for the national team and 2 goals.
Yeah.
Tina, we're still doubting.
Look at this Brazilian kid, Endrick, who's at Madrid
Look
now.
at Andre, look at,
Is there?
you know, when it was 94 World Cup or something, this young boy for England,
Theo Walcott.
no, the
Or Wayne Rooney.
yeah, when they come, they scored beautiful goals, go World Cup. So we mustn't doubt our youngsters. I mean, when last did you hear go PSL or there's a 15-year-old boy?
Yeah.
After the late Thomas Manichache, Bo Jabupule and them. It took long to reintroduce Bobufoke. Understand? But now, by right, each team go PSL or Bafana Bafana should be having about 4 youngsters.
Yeah.
You know, but it's okay. Maybe slowly we'll build to that.
Yeah, I mean, and you do have the hope that we're going to win the World Cup one day.
Yeah,
So
and the reason I choose Bufuge, I mean, he came on the 70th or 80th minute. He created a goal,
yeah.
and then we equalized.
Okay.
What else?
Listen, and
I don't even want to. I mean, it was close between him and Mbat.
Mbata.
Yeah.
You know, so but as the end product, but where he started,
Yes.
that's the main. Because if it wasn't that creation, he wouldn't score that goal.
100%. What do you want to add on
But it's
influencer?
also talking about the young players. I think the other player that the coach must look into giving opportunities is Chandra Campbell. He's left SuperSport to go to a big club in Europe, in Belgium, and he's doing very well there. So he scored a beautiful goal the other day.
There's also Tlongwane in America.
Yeah, we
He's
need to
scoring
give them a
every-
chance.
he's
Yeah.
That boy is scoring every day.
But the coach doesn't like this American.
You know?
No, I don't think it's that. I think this coach has his players. So once he's accustomed to his players,
Yeah, he doesn't change.
he doesn't change. Because, I mean, we've been saying as well with Mabasa that he could be in the
He
team.
should be in
Because,
the squad,
yes, he's leading the PSL, but why is he not in Bafana Bafana?
And
So
then
it shows.
Coach Ulere said, you know, Hugo Mobi will be there.
But also that's my belief. That's my belief too. You don't change a winning team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fix it. You don't fix it when
If it's not
losing.
broken,
broken,
yeah.
But with national team, you only rely on who's consistent, who's
And
on
form.
form,
Yeah.
who's available. You understand? But I mean, like the players we just mentioned, they're there.
Yeah.
They're scoring every day. There's players who I think now we need to change
Yeah.
so that they can go reclaim their form somewhere
And then come back.
and come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he came here, he spoke about youth, and we all got excited. Now,
Which is
the youth is lying all over, it's scattered all over, it's not
Yeah.
picking the youth. You know? So, yeah, that's why I normally call him Madi Wuse, because sometimes it's red.
Sometimes it's green.
Yeah.
But Magents, I mean, we might as well then stick to Bafana Bafana. I mean, you look at the last game against Uganda, and we'll start with, you know, yes, when you're not a centre back, but I want us to start, you know, with the centre back pairing that we've seen, and that continuously to change. And I'll also throw in a name, Thabo Molisane from Stellenbosch, who I think also deserves to be part of this Bafana setup, especially when you look into last season. He did so well for Stellenbosch, so
Yeah.
not to see him in part of this Bafana squad is questionable from my side. So when you look into this pairing, we were talking about it with the influencer that Ungezane might not be the guy that we are looking for. But from your opinion, what have you seen, and what do you make of the centre-back pairing?
Yeah, look, most especially at the back, because I was playing at the back.
Yeah.
That's not the place where you just reshuffle like parliament or
Yeah.
those are not ministers. Those are your army.
Yeah.
They block everything that comes your way. So maybe in terms of injuries, suspension, maybe you can play around.
Yeah.
But if you got your solid back four, you keep it that way, and which was Sundowns. You understand? So I don't know. Like the player you just mentioned, he did very well. You bring him in, you put him there. You say okay, so that you can put pressure on these ones.
Yeah.
You say, Jens, if you don't pull up your socks, here's the man. Here. Any dropout, you are gone.
Yeah.
So, but if I'm playing, and
Now
then
check your bench
and
and
then
say,
they bring somebody, I say, ngiyafana.
Yeah.
You shy it's somebody, no one keep.
Yeah.
You understand? So, you don't put people in a comfort zone. Go Bafana Bafana.
Yeah.
There must be always that thing where I can't sleep out. I can't even miss training. I can't even miss what. You understand? I can't miss my tackle. I make everything 100%.
For me, I mean, obviously, Bafana's program is going to be busy now. We've got this Afcon qualifiers, we've got World Cup qualifiers. There'll be Kosafa somewhere in the middle of things, even though Kosafa not really Bafana, but
What do you mean, not really Bafana?
no, I mean, you know Kosafa Magents.
Yeah, but I mean, that's Kosafa is like
we
our
should be-
feeder.
Yeah, we should be using
We
under
need to
23s
take
there.
it seriously.
We yeah, but we don't.
Yeah,
This is
we
the problem.
don't.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And
We
that's
don't.
where we've always been saying that clubs need to release players for Kosafa, but they don't. And you know, players who play for Kosafa normally just play for Kosafa, but they never really play qualifiers and that kind of
They
thing.
just add in the number.
They're just there to because we have to put a team.
Yeah.
Well, the point I was trying to say is that I think right back and left back were fine.
Yeah.
We've got Kuliso Mudau on the right, and then we've got Mudiba on the left.
Yeah.
The coach plays them that way.
Yeah.
Even though Mudiba plays differently at Sundowns, but he prefers him as a traditional left back.
Yeah.
The issue is here. I think, having watched the match on Friday, we have found a solution of a left-footed centre half. Left-footed centre back or centre half these days is premium player. You need that things like a left winger or a number 10 or a striker. Everybody's looking for a striker to score goals. I think with Dotley, I know he's a little bit inexperienced, but he will play at Chiefs because the coach at Chiefs likes him.
Yeah.
And he will continue to improve. We just need to find out who do we pair him with. You have Mutobi Mvala, you have got Krankekano, you have got CBC, you have got Togi, you have got Ngezan. That's a tough call to make. But I have a feel that if the Sundowns guys are fit, he will be tempted to play Mvala and Kekana
Again.
as how he did at Afcon.
Yeah,
But I still feel strongly feel that we need Dotley there as a left-footed centre back.
Yeah.
For me, Ngezana it's a little bit lethargic. He's not a player for me who I think can really help us at that position.
Yeah, because Ngezana, okay, he's tough, but sometimes he gets excited.
Yeah.
You know?
And he makes too many mistakes.
Yeah, he makes, the minute he gets excited with the flow of the game, he makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Koki, we know injuries.
Mm.
He's very consistent.
Mm.
Understand? CBC is not catching the game.
Yeah.
They struggle a bit, but it's always there.
Kekana.
You know, Kekana, this thing, wanting to move to Chiefs, and I think Leona Ibu Pazamisita, but I'll still play Kekana.
Yeah.
You know, very disciplined. Remember, I think Kekana is the pillar of Vala.
Yeah. Because of Mvala all the mistakes.
If Kekana is not around Vala,
He's also found wanting, yeah.
He found one thing, he makes so many lousy mistakes.
Yes.
But
So
when
he needs the
Kekana
cover.
is there, he covers him well, he communicates to him very well. Same as Koki and Sibis.
Yeah.
That pairing,
Or Koki and Nda.
or Nda,
Yes, yeah.
because they can communicate. This one can cover this one. Understand? So I think Mina at the back, I'm quite happy. It's only the coach must just bring in those combinations because they work very
Try
well.
new combinations.
From Afcon, I mean, they work very well. And bring the new ones just to push this one,
Yeah.
to do even better and best.
So what about then the goalkeeping department? Because we are happy.
Maybe
Ronald
before you
Williams,
move to the goalkeepers, I just want, when still on the goalkeepers, I mean with the defenders, when Ronwen comes back,
Yeah,
Ronwen is the goalkeeper who likes to
play around.
play.
Yeah,
Now at Bafana you'll be okay because you know Mudiba can play. Mvala does it at Sundowns. Dotley is a very good ball player. He's comfortable on the ball. He can short passes, long, what. He can do that thing. If he's Kekana can do that. Sundowns, Mvala can do that. Sundowns. So also you need to filter that in mind that though at Bafana the coach does not necessarily like to play from the back, but if needs be, you need the players there at the back who can play from the back.
100%.
yeah.
So
that combination.
100%. So now then the keepers, Ron William, clear number 1. Number 2, in your opinion, Magents, who is the number 2 keeper? Because we saw Uveli playing in the game against Uganda, but there was also Sipho China who has been playing for Orlando Pirates, and you look at the fact that he's been in form and has played more games this season compared to Uveli because, of course, their season hasn't really started. What's your take in that keeping department, and really what separates Gus, Sipho, and Veli amongst the 3 of them?
Yeah, look, Haria could stats into Wile. I mean, it goes without saying. Here's your number 1 goalkeeper. He's injured. Out. Who got position 2? Is Pirate.
Yeah.
Automatically, he has to be second choice. Plus, he had so many game time, even before pre-season training. You understand? Others, they were just relaxing somewhere in the beach in Natal. You understand?
For sure.
This one has been active.
It's
It's
been
been
4 matches already
Spain.
so far.
Yeah, it's been Spain and Wara Wara. And then you still keeping him on the bench. You understand?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, or they're using, what do you call it, this temperature before you play.
To check who's got the head temperature.
Yeah, maybe Hellman and the coach, they say, hey, come on. Aye, your temperature.
It's not the one.
No.
You sit it out.
You sit it out. Let's take this one. Yeah. Babshaya.
Then he goes.
Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those days. I mean, for him to be scored 40 meters.
Yo.
Aye, with that one.
Yeah, so.
No, they drank us there.
And the way.
Yeah.
No. You understand? Yeah. But laba say Africa sometimes bazokushaya lightning.
But in Kenya, now you see me. Now you
Yeah,
don't.
but see me now, see me no more. What is that? Shaggy lightning. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What pizza? What are the 2 pods?
Yeah, it's coming.
Whether you choose, you take it the first pot or the second.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
tough.
I'm shy.
Yeah, well, it was.
But I'll go for China.
Yeah.
As your second.
The next game probably will put China. I mean, look, Bafana Bafana, there's no time to say, okay, let's give him chance.
Yeah.
Let's give him another 3 months. He'll recover. No. They, howly green je sakufaka. Yeah.
For me, I fully agree. I think, I mean, I would even, and I don't want to sound horrible or anything like that. I think even going forward, Veli, I think he must just be left aside because definitely it's not going to help us much going forward. I think there's still the issue of Bruce Vuma Chiefs.
Yeah.
The coach likes him. You would feel that if suddenly this season Bruce Vuma start playing, he will be in the mix. So we have got Ronwin, and then we have got Sipo Chaine, we have got Goz, we've got Vuma. Among these 3, we really should be okay.
Yeah, but Vuma, I think it was chosen because there was hullabaloo about Chiefs players not being in the squad.
Yeah.
I mean, even myself, I wouldn't choose him now.
Yeah.
Because Chiefs has done nothing.
They're struggling.
If he gave Seville to top 8, maybe he saved them.
Yeah.
But they are in the top 14.
No.
No, I mean I'm talking national team.
Yeah.
Remember, national team is instant results.
By the way, there's also you still have Darren Keat at captains at the captaincy.
Yeah.
That's another guy that can come through.
Yeah.
Experience, there's been at the national team before, so why not?
Yeah.
Okay, well now Ardulele number 1, number 2. 3, 4 batla ipon. Yeah. We want results.
That's it, yeah.
That's true. But so now I want to find out from you, Magents, in terms of style of play, yeah? And the reason why I'm asking you this is because I know you normally say, especially like current players, it's difficult to give them nicknames because they one touchy and who are you going to give a nickname to? Because you guys had the flair. It was different back in the day. And I remember you had an interview, Mahlatse, with Gavin Hunt, and he was like, as much as Pep is great, but there's also an element where he's not so great for football because everybody wants to play like Pep now. And it shouldn't be the case. Yes, and even the players want to play like Pep. So talk to us from your experience and the style of play, really, South African football and the evolution of the game.
Yeah, Rhoda, we had fun. We enjoyed everything, every moment. Because, okay, let me talk about my coach, Backup. He never liked this tiki-taka, chibobo and things. Because, why it's there from that school of direct football. You play here, you play there, you cross, you head. You understand? And then they had a problem. But he become my friend because one day, he had a go at me about show me your number. You understand?
Yeah.
Once, second, third, he said, no, you give me heart attack, my friend. Why was this as a defender? But one camping, I went to him, I said, you know, coach, if you want to be successful, just open the tap, but coach them, coach us. The three tests is defending, midfielder, and scoring.
Yeah.
People must know where to do it. You know, once they can master that, here I don't dribble, here I tackle, here I pass, there I do show me your number. Then we're okay. I said, look, you got myself, you got Teboho Buloi, you got Stephen Kulia. We do magic football. Yeah. So you have to understand. Let me do my thing. I've got shoes, I've got fish, I've got gavel, I got opababuza.
They will.
Yeah. Now is democracy. It's no more apartheid. Let me do it. Let these two whites cover the black. Work for the black. They must do work for a black person. It's no more like this, where we used to work for them. Now they must work for me. Yeah, I said, look, I'm not this too. But I take it, I'm not.
Yeah.
So I do my thing, but never span. Yeah, but yeah, you do right. But how am I gonna pitch it to the? No, I'll help you.
Yeah.
What I say? And then jokingly, I pitch it exactly the way I put it. Already. Hey, white boys. Now you must
mark,
you must mark for a black bar.
Yeah.
And we had fun at the back. In the middle it was Innocent Mwago, John, the late John Boeti, Brendan Herman. I said, Herman, play according to your strength. You are an athlete, Joe.
Yeah.
Just put the ball there and run. Forget about this tiki-taka.
Because it's not your thing.
Yeah, you know you're a good passer of the ball. Just
Stick
get it,
to that,
wait for them to go and ping it there. And then that's how we want so many things. And he get to understand us, Makambo. And then we were like one thing. We were family. At one stage he called me, we played Bloemfontein. They were leading us 1-0, called me aside. He said, Eddie, come here. I said, coach. He said, show me your number. I said, Mulungu change it.
Finally.
Yeah, finally. And he showed me your number. I want the crowd to, because once the crowd take a tsoha,
Then you knew.
yo, God, oh, thanks God.
And then you went there, you did your thing.
Kaira lega bolo box laro.
Yeah.
Then you kill me. Do it there.
That's right. I find that interesting because let's quickly find out what Jomo Sono has to say, because he was asked about Utito Maswanganyi, Patrick Maswanganyi Pirates, and of course being the new number 10 and how he plays. So let's quickly find out from Brajay what he has to say. Then I'll bring it back to you and find out your thoughts on that.
Yeah, Tugi number 10. That jersey is special. This man scored goals, not goals. He played against me. He knows me. He knows. He knows. He played against me. I was not just a player. I was special. And special, the difference is week in, week out. Not special for 1 week and then off next week. I was week in, week out, week in, week out, every week. If I play bad, you'll see me on the road. No, serious, jogging to Poisons at back if I play bad. But number 10, he can have it there, no problem.
But that current number 10 has got what it takes. The one who's wearing it, Pirates today.
Who's that?
Patrick Maswanganyi.
Who?
Patrick Maswanganyi.
Patrick Maswanganyi.
Another Tatan.
Maswanganyi.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw him doing this, going towards his goalpost. He was doing on the ball like this and going this direction. I don't know. And then I switched on to English football. He was going this way, but Pirates was going this way, and he was going like this. I don't know. So I don't know if the Pirates number 10 was doing that. You pose a question now. I'm giving it back to you. Now you can't answer me. I'm asking you. I don't say it's wrong. I'm just saying the only time I saw him was when he was doing that.
One could argue that you also entertain the crowd in that manner as well.
Yeah, only when you. I wasn't going that way. I wanted to go that way. And Jingles Pereira, he was my shadow. He was following me all over the field. And then I dribbled past him and I went around and he hit me and the referee blew the whistle and I stood on the ball. That's all I did. And from there, I took the ball and I went to score. Look at that, you'll see. I was playing 1-2s until I scored. So I wasn't doing that.
Because also this number 10 likes standing on the ball like the original number 10.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, they had already blew a foul against him. That's when I stood on the ball. Otherwise, I would never stand on the ball. I want to go forward. I wanted to go forward all the time. But he's okay. But don't compare them because you have compared a lot of them and they die. They're all dying after you compare them with. Don't compare. You can't compare, honestly, an elephant to an ant. This guy was an elephant. Pirates supporters would never, even if they're losing 2-0, they would never leave the stadium, even if it's 89 minutes, as long as that number 10 is still in the field, because he could do anything, anytime. So don't compare Maswanganyi with me. He's a good number 10 for Pirates. Let him stay as a number 10 for me, but don't compare.
Well, I'm glad that Brajay said this because today we've got you, Magents, and you stayed with Brajay for a very long time. So you know the man, you played with the man, you understand, of course, Brajay, Jomo Sono as to the kind of person that he is. And of course, you get to see Tito now currently and kind of see the kind of player that he is. And you mentioned it now back in the day when you were doing it against, of course, your own goalpost. Then coach would be like, we are not doing that. You're going to kill us. So talk to us about, that flair that we're seeing from Tito. And is it fair really to compare him to Brajay?
Look, sometimes comparison is, to me, it becomes dangerous.
Yeah.
It can demoralize. I mean, if Tito can hear what Brajay said, he might demoralize the boy. Look, Tito is a good player.
Yeah.
He can make things happen. At Pirates, I've watched him over and over again compared to where he came from, Super Sport. Now you can see he's blossoming. Understand? But sometimes we need to be careful when we do comparison. And that's what I was insisting with Pirates. When I had a meeting 3 years ago with Hugo Broos, I said we need inductions. New players, we need to induct them into the system. And then he ignored my call. The following, that very same year, there was hullabaloo with players fighting, beating girlfriends, drink and drive. And I called him again. I said, look, we need this. And then he gave me a chance the following season. I talked to a couple of players, including Happy Jele. After I was caught, drink and drive, and the boy from Randfontein, Ashapili girlfriend, who's this boy? He's with Amazulu. He's at Amazulu. Ben Mutswari. Then I spoke to a couple of players, even those who were clean. And then the following, the last season I spoke to Bokoki, Tim, and all of them when they have a Tlakotlapo. And I'm happy they're all in Bafana setup.
Yeah.
All those plastic Copa. This season I spoke to Van Rooyen
Yes.
and the assistant coach. Understand? So it's very important not to pirate to across everybody. It's very important because now when I go back to number 10, if we give this boy number 10, if it happens we give him number 10, he needs to be inducted. He needs to know all the people who wore that jersey, even before Jomo Sono, what they did, what they contributed. Well, this number is not a child's play. When I pass on my nickname to Happy, we sat face to face. I drove to his house because he called me. I wanted to feel him special. I drove to his house.
Nice.
I never said come to my house. I went there, explained the number 4 jersey to him. I even give him a typical example of Ruth Gullit. I said, Bina, this number ki wonu go Ruth Gullit, what he did for his club and country. So, but I warned him, I said, Baba, you must do magic. Wearing this number 4, you must do magic on and off the field.
For sure.
Every day, like what Jomo said, I was practicing something new every day. I know, show me a number was there.
That was a dream.
Ne?
Yeah.
But I'll practice cross, I'll practice pass, short, long, you know, header, every day. You know, I'll ask Innocent to cross for me ahead, alone, no goalkeeper. And I'll go cross for him to do volleys and stuff.
Yeah.
So, and what I like about show me your number, Joe, they knew that there's nothing else. It's only show me a number, but they still show me. I say, Obama, yeah, and they still say, hey, don't dive though. He's gonna fake. Fake. I show.
Still dive.
But you say no. 4 seconds ago, go on. You still diving.
They know it even
So, and that showed me a number when I got to Super Sport. It was difficult because dominantly was white. Well, Hakira showed me a number. Opponents, they are Tonuza.
Your teammates as well.
Tonuza. So, Aksana Mutaka Croseta, Krau, what Homulim. Ay. Kibutama Gere Magbesh, he's late now. Gere Besh.
Bachelor.
When I do this,
Don't do
this thing.
Hebarubala, when I. But come on, man. Because I thought it's coming. So, number 10 is very awkward number for especially what Braje did for that number overseas. I mean, at one stage he was fighting that number with Pele, Brazil. You know, in Toronto. So, let's not rush.
Yeah.
I mean, what I can put it nicely, but Maswanganyi is a very good player.
Yeah.
Let's not rush. Let him make his mark. I mean, he's from Super Sport. He didn't match with Super Sport. Now he's blossoming nicely. Ewa Rosa, go Pirate. Let's not put pressure on the boy with number 10 and number what. Let him focus on this game. Play Bafana. I don't know his age, he can still go overseas, but let him enjoy his football.
Yeah.
The jersey number will follow if he has to follow you. If you deserve it,
It will happen, yeah.
utobona one day vano kunupaga yona.
Yeah.
Understand? So I like the part ya Brazilian. You can't compare elephant and an ant. I'm following it so
But just, for me, I mean, I've said it there so many times before that I really like Maswanganyi. I think he's a good player. And his biggest test is going to be this season in Champions League. I think I need to see him there.
With the big giants.
Yes, I want to see him there. And I can tell you now, he will come back with a different mentality after the Champions League. That will help him to vary his game a little bit. That it's not all about this thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really have to play for the team.
Yeah.
No, I like
You know.
the winning mentality.
Yeah.
That boy,
Yeah.
you can see even the body language. You know, his body language. He just want to win.
He's got that hunger as well.
Yeah, we understand.
But
So-
sometimes it's too much also there.
And when he pushes players around, do this, that's typical players we want.
And he
in
must also
football.
manage his temper because he looks like he's a very temperamental kind of guy.
You see,
The referees are going to finish him there in the
You
Champions
see,
League if he does those things.
to dribble, there's a difference because of showboating and dribbling.
Yeah.
When you dribble, when you go on top of the ball, it's dribbling. Joe, if this giant is here, who blocking it is huge. I need to dribble this guy. I must do some magic to go past this guy. But I find it strange. More high, when you try to shift somebody, they start say, oh, it's wasting time, it's doing that. I'll do that. I'll give it to Teboho. Teboho will do that. But it will end up a goal.
Yeah, that
that's
works.
Yeah,
progressive.
Jomo will go on top of the ball. Marhatwa mol, ke goal.
Yeah.
But
Like, I mean,
the Esmuninis, the you name them.
yeah, Esinsoleng and them.
Esinsole will literally stop everything here.
Yeah.
Ne?
Yeah.
But how explode them all? Ke
Ke
goal.
batata.
It's a goal, yeah.
If you look even some of the players of not so recent past, I'll go back as Steve Lekulia,
Yeah.
I'll go back as Karangobese, Jabu, Buskapi,
Muskapi, yeah.
Gift. They were skillful players. Butsikitsiki, you know, Tabalebisi and those kind of
Stunted, yeah.
Yeah, but Stanton Fredericks.
Yeah.
They were very, very highly skillful players, but they were not. They were progressive, going forward,
Yeah.
creating chances for the opposition. That's what we want. Dribble, but dribble going there.
Yeah.
So this thing of dribbling back and then you take the ball back to the keeper, I just don't think it's.
Or lose it.
Yeah, or lose it and
You
then
dribble
put
and then
guys
you
under
make a
pressure.
wrong pass.
Yeah,
No.
that's not right.
Yeah, that's not right.
And we're not saying you have to make the right pass every time because you can make a
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah.
But be intentional. We want to football's about scoring goals.
Go na le ntho e bitsang, game management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're leading 1-0. It's 10 minutes to go. But now we're under pressure. The pressure.
You can't start dribbling.
What does the pressure is? We manage the game. We said, all right, gents, the wings, left back, right back, outside attack. We sit because now they're coming.
That's it.
What does it? And then honestly, the late, honestly, Skara Gomez, Skara, just celebrate, cool them down, these guys.
Yeah.
Start doing your thing more. What does it? That's what we used to do. Hortebza, Ira, do something.
Yeah.
I remember Clive, the late Clive used to say, Doggy, Chibo, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, magenta fitlile no. Shaya bo crowd to hlanye. The late shoes sharpest head the bow.
Yeah.
And then the go bar leader or Skoki 0-0. Ne? Doggy. Eu garga more that like Doggy. Shoes dance. Yeah. And once the hotoma vibe
Yeah.
Toba bona bo Hellman, bo mang, bo Sean Butler. They
Yeah.
just what does that? So, but the goals you know your players how much.
For sure.
What does that?
Yeah.
And if we know to on this half our dribble, we'll start dribbling going.
Then that's
Because we used to practice that. This side we only play one touch. Fail.
Yeah.
We play one touch. Kabola, we go to second, third touch. Kakwa, you can do anything. What is it? So it was like, yeah, okay, fine. Technology it was broad. No honality, what specialist, by the video specialist, what hearing specialist, and what. That the resident to understand?
Yeah.
The resident to can change room to musi. Hearing out like Raga. Caro said to put music. No, Baba, check the torture. No, your hearing is 100, your heartbeat. I would have parallel the bra, mother.
To get the right data.
Yeah, for the running and.
Oh, what check I did?
How many?
Like my check or do got enough milk or what?
No, you must
your breast.
They don't want you walking. You mustn't walk. You must run.
Oh.
You're walking. You're out of the team.
Yeah, so this technology thing also, it helps, but sometimes they rely on it. We rely what God gave us, what coaches instruction are feeling.
Yeah.
And the game itself, it's a discretion.
And it's crazy you say that, Magents, because sometimes we watch the game and we say, but what is the player thinking at that point? Like, because if I see it this way, surely now I'm going, you could have used your brain.
Yeah, they don't use discretion. They just take the game instruction. Lot of instructions is happening. I need to do this because I might not play next week.
Yeah.
I need to cross the ball even if there's nobody in the box. It's okay. That's the instruction.
Yes.
But discretionary. Discretionary, okay, there's nobody. Let me delay here. But get a chance, okay, I go boxing.
For sure.
So, yeah, but remember there's a lot of fear in this football. There's a lot of international coaches who'll tell you straight, I don't want this, I want that. If you do this, you're not in my team, you're out of my team.
For sure.
So, Ronald for the love of football and winning.
Yeah.
Like a win fella. No tabisa batubali. Hence, and I'm happy now people attend the games.
Yeah, especially
look at Orlando.
Yeah.
It's every day packed. You understand?
Weekday, weekend.
Yeah. So,
fun, yeah.
If they can keep the momentum, we'll see that that crowd week in, week out.
Talk to us then about Champions League, because we touched on it, right, for Orlando Pirates. And we also look at the fact that the senior players, Abu Kemiti, Abu Tabang Monare, they were released beginning of the season. And you look at the number of competition that Orlando Pirates has. What are the chances when you look at them now and progressing, especially in the Champions League?
Yeah, I wish them all the best with Champions League. Because Champions League is not pop and flakes.
No.
There you get all the brains across internationally. You go play Ghana, you find 90% of the team, they're training abroad, Europe, Asia. You understand? So, but all I can say, we need a pool of players because now the calendars are not the same. You play this Saturday, you play a Wednesday. You play second leg Saturday. So you need a pool of players, but most importantly is the mental strength.
Yeah.
Mentally, if you're not strong, playing this competition, forget it. And two, don't lose at home. Don't concede at home. Home, it has to be a must win. Remember, we nearly lost it when we drew 2-2, and that draw, we were on a comfort zone. We relaxed on our laurels. And but the quarters got surprise. 2-0. Hey, man. Just like that. But we came back to 2-2, and then Jerus Kosala, your role model,
My senior.
your senior role model,
I've said it here before, Mathias. Obviously, with the benefit of Sundowns, watching Sundowns all the time in the Champions League, and you are right, it's very, very, very difficult to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
Even that strong Sundowns, your coach Pizzo only won it once.
Yeah.
Rulani didn't win it.
Yeah.
It tells you how strong it is. I've looked at the Pirates, and I just feel the quality is there, but they are thin in terms of experience. But they can work. You can work around that.
Yeah.
We will know when the draw is done to say, hey, what's going on? Where are they going to go? The traveling and all that stuff. The other important thing is that I think the chairman needs to spend a little bit more money on the traveling logistics.
Yeah.
Because Champions League, Dubai, via Frankfurt, stuff.
France,
you have to go straight,
yeah.
play, finish, come back.
Yeah.
Because when you come back here, if you come back here on Monday, you are playing on Wednesday in Cape Town, you are going to have a serious problem.
Yeah.
You need to play Saturday, come back on Sunday. Then on Tuesday, you are going to Cape Town. And also, they really, and I'm sure the technical team will, because it's quite experienced people there, to find a proper program of how they are going to manage this thing. Because if you focus too much there, you will suffer here. If you focus here, you will suffer there.
Yeah.
So they will have to find a way. I think they can push in the group stages. As to how far they'll go, I don't know. But I'm sure they'll push. But
No,
I'm just a bit concerned about the experience.
You're right. I hope Chairman will listen to this. You need to put more effort.
Yeah.
Like you said it. In terms of traveling, if they have to take a special jet,
They do it.
sometime they
You
have to do it. Because Tina was even worse. The logistics were done by the association that side. If we go to Ghana, Ghanaian Football Association has to take care of us. Whatever hotel they put us in is so.
Yeah.
You understand? At least now, you got
You
the
do
ability
make your
to
own
do it
decisions.
your own.
Yeah.
You go to Nigeria, they give you a bus with no windows, Yatsuba, no rings. Diesel is coming in.
Tap water.
So here you
They
have
pour
got
in
to
a
send.
bottle.
Yeah, so at least now,
You have to send people 5 days before.
yeah,
To book everything.
or even the managers, your team managers, they need to go even a week before everybody arrives, and the team must come a week before to acclimatize. Because remember, the climax.
It's not the same.
There you go. You go to Nigeria. You wake up 6 in the morning. It's already 36 degrees. Hot.
Because
You
acclimatized,
understand?
Yeah.
So they need to go early to acclimatize. While the managers already they've made their short research. Where are we gonna train? What is the best food to eat?
For sure.
What if it's this temperature? This is how we do things, and all those things. When the team arrive, they give it to the coach and the other technical staff. They said, hey, Baba, yeah, it's summertime. We need 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So, Garke aboda bo Maswanganyi baroli di jazz. Baya go 40 degrees
Yeah, it's tough.
Celsius.
Yeah.
No,
You
that
can't
is
do
tough.
that, yeah.
So everything was element of surprise. We go there, we don't know anything. And the worst part, these boys, they've got smartphones. Ne? Tina bespete abu Nokia, abu mapopotani. When they got smartphones,
Yeah.
you can Google, okay, Nigeria, what's the population, food, climate, what,
Fufu, you're going to eat fufu
what, you know? Already, you got something when you go
To
there.
work around with.
To
And
work
you've got
around.
teammates that are also from there.
Yeah.
You can say
Da
Yeah,
must give them- must give
At
them
least,
information.
Okpara help us. But he left Nigeria way back. He couldn't even know English because my friend Fish had given. First day we got there, we were looking for a bottle store. And he didn't know. I said,
Where it
Baba,
You are not Nigerian, man.
you are not Nigerian. Come on, man. You understand? So,
Yeah.
But it was nice. He also helped us with other things. Don't eat this, eat that.
I'm told this
Yeah.
sister or something came to cook. for
Yeah,
you guys.
the sister, we called the sister because we didn't trust anybody there.
Yeah.
She was cooking for us. Our later Gubani, our manager, was sitting at the foyer, straight with the lift. As you come out, straight. So we wanted to dodge and get some booze and all that, but
Yeah.
It was not going to happen.
It
Yeah.
wasn't
that was
possible.
so I
Oh,
asked.
is this where the mop thing came?
Yeah, I
came
asked
up with?
Fish. I said, Fish, let's take the escape. But it was not marked, that escape.
Yeah.
Brr, 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 we end up in the kitchen.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, they were filling water from the tap.
Into the mineral water bottles.
Yeah, the water that we were buying,
Yeah.
because ours was finished.
Yes.
I found them from the tap. I said, hey, Baba, this is what you're doing. You sell it to us from the tap. Say, Baba, no. I said, okay, go and buy us beers. We won't tell the manager that we're buying water from the tap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were sorted.
He said, but how am I going to bring beers? Because even me, I'll get, they'll fire me if I get caught. He said, no, I saw this cleaning thing. This trolley, ya mop, ya bavil. No, take this and put beers, bring upstairs. Ah, gua, but it's a trolley le mopo. Usho batlo clean.
Always make a plan, my
The
gents.
whole week, Bob was coming to.
No, but just tell me, the coming season, I mean, let's just start with Pirates. How do you think they will be able to manage all this?
Yeah, look, I'm happy.
the
I mean, you look at the last season.
PSL.
The last season, the 5 games they've played, it was marvelous to watch Orlando Pirates. Yeah? At one stage, I thought that Stellenbosch was going to topple us, but they came strongly in the last 5 games, you know. And then, and I was not sure about the new season, but I think those friendly matches in Spain helped them, you know, because they're keeping the very same performance of the last 5 matches, last season. Understand? And I think if they can keep it that way, it's gonna be a thriller. It's gonna be tough for everyone. Pirate is gonna give so many people a headache.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just
Understand?
tired of Sundowns now. I think somebody must come, really.
Yeah, but you see the problem with Sundowns. Sundowns can still clinch it the 8th time.
They can. Yeah.
But the nice thing about what makes me happy and confident is that the new coach or the new technical, they're trying to change from Roland.
Yeah.
That's why now you see there's loopholes there. You understand? So, and it's good. Let them dismantle and reshuffle.
Do their own
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, by the time they wake up,
People who will
There's
have-
a
they
lead to this
relieve the
idea.
trophy.
Yeah,
relieve
yeah.
the trophy. Understand?
Yeah, but also at the same time, I think a lot of
Hey,
people.
I gave him a team. Yo,
Ah, but we already know your team, though.
no, I said I gave Manova a tip.
I think also this thing of people maybe sort of too worried about Sundowns is a little bit exaggerated. I think they'll come back. I think they just need one win, and then it will sort of
Yeah,
bring them back. But still, Supersport must come to the party. Captain's Best must come to the party. Stellenbosch must come to the
as
party.
well.
Pirates, you always have a surprise here and there. Maybe it's Kukuni or something.
Why is Kaiser Chiefs not on the list?
Chiefs are.
We'll talk Chiefs February or January.
Yeah,
not
Chiefs,
now.
Chiefs,
It's
I don't
too
know what to
soon now,
expect from
no?
them. But
Soon.
also,
Okay.
I mean, it's fair enough to say Chiefs must also come to the party.
Yeah.
I mean, it will
No,
be
but
nice to see them
you're
competing.
right. You're right. Everybody
Must
must
push
jack up.
Sundowns.
Yeah.
Must jack up. Not to push Sundowns. There must be that stiff competition. Our league is like one-sided.
Yeah.
Come
we
December,
know.
we already know who
Yeah,
the
we
winner
know.
is. Yeah.
too. We need to see Abus Kukune, all those teams too,
Yeah.
pushing this so-called big teams. Not even so-called big teams, because Vele the bona the small. Arwe Chavel. The small. Up
can say
until
that much.
up until they do magic. Yeah. Understand? So
And Ed Stars maybe.
and it stars and but they need to look. My worry is that everybody's playing around. If I beat Sundowns, you don't have to beat everyone.
Yes.
That comes your way. Understand? So whenever worry, if I beat Sundowns, then you beat Sundowns like the other team beat Sundowns, and they went to lose 4, go Super 5, go Super Sport.
Yeah.
Understand? So logic bugai.
Yeah.
that's not logic, yeah.
You need to be consistent throughout
Yeah,
the
and
season.
by the way, Bagalia,
Oh, okay.
are
Yeah.
they
I think your camera is that one.
Yeah, Bagalia, please, man.
You want them to come through.
Just log in and you might win yourself Maswanganyi's what, yeah. Up the bag.
You know what? While you're at it, Magents, you might as well hold the Buccaneer one because we might as well get to that.
Lena,
So-
I'll hold 2. I've got
We giving
Sana.
away these jerseys, right? So Pirates fans, Buccaneer, this one is for you. What we want to know from you, what jersey number did Magents wear at
At
Orlando
Pirates,
Pirates?
yeah.
Simple.
And
Ngabajeli.
just say it, don't Google it. Just
Hey,
say
just say it as a belief, please. That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
And that's Sundowns.
Yes, the
Mahlatse Mphahlele.
Sundowns there.
Sundowns fans, the question for you is, which year did Magents train with Mamelodi Sundowns?
Yeah, there you go. the
Before he
Sundowns.
joined Buccaneer, he was training with Sundowns. So which year was that?
And then Makosi.
Amakosi, it's simple for you guys.
Yeah.
What we're doing there last season, where did the team finish? That's what we want to know.
But be nice.
What do you mean, be nice?
Kosal Pelumoya.
Yeah.
Kosal Pelumoya.
That's what we want to know from you.
They'll be strong.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's a new season. So
Can I
don't
ask
worry
Magents
about it.
one question before you
Before
wrap
I
up?
close?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Magents, I was speaking to Junaid Hartley the other day.
Yeah.
The one thing that a lot of people don't realize is that your brother, Japi,
Yeah, played with him.
Uh,
23.
I think he nearly joined Manchester United or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's one person who never really fulfilled his potential.
Yeah, you know the boy, I'm happy now. I was disappointed, but now I'm happy. He played with my brother. They played together from under 17s up until 23s. And then my brother was at Sundowns and they were scouted and they went to Manchester United. And they were liked. Because Juliet was skillful, clever, was smart. My brother was hard, as young as he was. And they wanted to sign them. Unfortunately, Sundowns refused with my brother's clearance. And that's how I removed him from Sundowns.
Sure.
Because he was supposed to be abroad at an early age. And I think that's what frustrated Junaid. Junaid even went to do drugs, but now he's clean. He's a cool boy, he's smart. The other day, Japi was talking to him on, what do you call it, this today thing.
What's up?
What?
WhatsApp video, what. I managed to talk to him and greeted him. It's okay.
It's okay, yeah.
And I like to say big up to the parents because the support system they gave it to him was great. They never said, okay, it's fine. You once a star, a millionaire, and then what. No. At least they gave him that 100% support.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah, it's a pity. I don't know why Sundowns, they still owe us answers why they refuse with his clearance to
With Japi's clearance, yeah.
Japanese clearance to play overseas. But it's water under the bridge, life goes on. Yeah.
So, last question on a lighter note, Magents. Love life, yeah? We do know that you married your high school sweetheart, Astika lady, and
Yeah.
you guys have been together for years, which is absolutely incredible.
45 years now.
45 years.
Yeah.
That's absolutely impeccable. also when you're talking to the youngsters, do you touch on such things? Because I'm always interested, because you see now the younger generation, they date this person and then they break up and then but at least you've been consistent.
Yeah, on the streets.
They're on the streets, they stay on the streets, which is worrying. But the fame didn't change you. You stayed with us together. Talk to us about that perspective.
Yeah, my wife, my beautiful wife, Jesus. Kim Totis girl. Yeah. Actually, I'm told, shit.
Even back then.
Handsome.
Husky voice, so I'm a gent.
Plus, they can pay yeah. Yeah, the chocolate.
They was so possessive, baby.
Yeah, but honestly, it's a baron. Can't do but your baron. It's a baron. Hacking, come on again. I am a baron. So, yeah, Radula together, and yeah, she was lovely. She actually she built me. Maybe I could have been something else.
Yeah.
So she had passion with me. Sometimes adolescent bowler, fame, money. Because I was not 10 pro at 18. So I was still at high school. So money, cars, that lifestyle. But she was patient with me. Said, come down. She would always talk to me, and then. We got our first child, my beautiful daughter, Nakedi. And then we went to do the second one because I didn't have time to make children.
Which one was sensitive?
The first one. Okay, Mkreli was sensitive.
Oh, Nakedi is the sensitive one.
Yeah, Mkreli was sensitive. Yeah, it's the leg cheaper McFish. They killed me. They took me to Sun City. How horrible. Hey, baby man, can I crab, baby?
Yeah.
Kiriki, baby. Hey, wake up. Hey, Kiraba, hey, what are you? Hey, red dog chicken. No, we need to go to the bara.
It's finished.
Bara, okay, cheese.
You scored, eh?
Then what do you okay. Since holy jewel, one ask her, you know us. Rufal Vito even before.
Yeah.
So no, if you can wanyana, if you can shibal, because there is not the touch what they there is not the touch on that way. Yeah. So or they deleted their side. Yeah, they deleted kwa kuli sabapo. Yeah, so I can know. So kidu tiki mama, one where is our Sun City? Our Sun City. So we agreed, right? This child is going to be Sun City. I had to like I want to loopy like right. I'm not carrying one to Sun City. At least some name, not Sun City. Yeah, and then, yeah. We just turned last month. We turned 45 years together.
Oh,
jeez.
Yeah,
and I always talk to this about happy because those are the. You need to. I know fame, Joe, it'll change. Money, it'll change. Because you have some other privileges. Or now I'm the boss. Nobody will tell me. I'll make decisions. I'll make all those things.
Yeah.
So I'll make rules because the boss. But at least she come down. That is why I'm still driving my Corolla. I think I'm doing 20 years with my Corolla. So I can give it little fat. And the most important thing I got to with these boys, Kiri, usa little fat because you'll never change them.
And you leave them there.
Yeah, what I say. So be yourself. It like every day, put it aside.
Yeah.
Usa round. If you get about 4, I will say 1, 1, 1, 1. Usa atlaka. because au jika a shebe hape kakwa. If you don't know what to cheat, au 10, au shebe hape so. So we say 1-1-1-1. We'll be right, we'll be free.
So, Magents, lastly, I mean, I know you're also basically a life wellness coach, where you've been to prisons and you're talking to people. We don't know that liquor is also a big problem in our footballing space.
People don't know liquor is a drug.
Yeah.
Even though it's a liquor is a legalized, it's legal, so you can buy it over the counter. Unlike other drugs, you can see the wrecking go countering. Understand? Okay, more democracy. You buy drugs anywhere over the counter.
For sure.
You know?
But not hard drugs.
Hard drugs, they sell in the township. Rafone and Amaponisa, they come, they do nothing. But alcohol is a drug, is a legal drug because it kills you mentally. You know? How nwele, everything you detach. Your brain no medulla oblongata, your cerebrum. Hey, I get my polo because my polo is show one good. I carry this soul, this thing. Because your brains, your medulla, they talk to your body. Do your hands when you talk. It's from there.
Yeah.
Show me your number. And the body, act.
Yeah.
That information it will speak there. Do show me your number. Then it tells your body show me your number. That, but how to my own everything, information, the message, the tobahor. Then they get into you slowly. Understand? Out the mutar, argue with 2 beers, because it gets a plug. Out a plug. You disadvantage your communication.
For sure.
That's why I go mara really mfano really to relay. Ato tequila bola for red card for what? Understand? That is why, but how tahil? Ne, you go 2 up, 3 back. You understand?
Yeah.
Once information you know. Jiga. Yeah, I got reverse because we are 2, we are 4. So it's better we are 4 because we'll be closer to home.
Yeah.
Understand? So that's
Yeah.
So alcohol is
So this is how
dangerous.
you explain it to the footballers as well.
No, I talk to them. I that is why in my environment, which is not wrong, because who depend on wako kaya kana koma.
Yeah.
How do you check the volume of what you're drinking, or do you only check the name? Or ke vev, ke bang, but do you check the volumes? Do you know your state of drinking? Onal experimentally, which ke rona about 2 glasses. Ne? And then Honali will moderate about 3 glasses, 4 glasses. Or and then Honali na mataho.
Itang.
Yeah.
Just
24.
Just
24. No, don't just.
But
no,
no.
24.
I want to clarify something.
24. Even ujelidi ice. Even ujelidi gas. We have our own taho.
No, I just want to clarify. I don't know which camera am I on. I don't take alcohol, so.
Oh, okay.
You are very sober all the time.
The apology. Clarification accepted. What is it?
Yeah, but straight.
Let the 24. I had 24.
Yeah, that's very bad. And I mean, if you're a sportsman.
And after Butahwa, it is so obvious. Because addiction,
For sure.
everything again. You start losing your mind, you start losing your things, your loved ones, and then you end up dead because what depression, but
No, that's good wisdom, Magents. I'm glad that you also touched on that. A wholesome conversation that we've had here, of course, with Edward David Motale. Got all your names, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Those are all his names there. The David one, I think you said back in the day, you're not allowed to have two English names, right? Something like that.
No, you were allowed, but how I got to Edward, because they delay with the name. But that was in Limpopo, still hunting. Then the doctor decided to write Edward.
Which was his name.
Which was his name.
And then
so
you
just wrote Edward, and they gave my mom discharge. But that had only David, their original name. It was too late.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, like Mandela was given Nelson.
Yeah, you see. So yeah, it was late. And
Yeah.
And later on, they came with the story. Sorry, hey, you need to change Edward to the Kira Lazala. But hey, Badibu, Kira Lidubile Pudile.
I'm sorry, get that.
You need to change what? Right, Edward.
Edward works perfectly fine. Magents, thank you so much for joining us. This was absolutely fantastic. As always, talking to you is always such a pleasure. So hopefully we'll do it again soon, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it some more.
Some more?
Yeah, let's do it.
You enjoy
more.
the chat, yeah? No, it's fine.
No,
I think next time we will delve much into you.
And what he's achieved.
The story of your life. I think there's more.
And then lastly, I just in closing, I've got Edward Magents Motale Foundation.
Yeah.
Nice.
Please, people out there who's got something, please support my foundation.
Yeah.
Because this is whatever they give but this is what I'm doing. I help Gogo get food parcels, children with talks. I don't give school shoes, I give talks. You go look for your for your shoes somewhere. Understand? So anybody who can put something into my thing, please, you are welcome.
How do they get a hold of you?
Instagram,
everywhere. Just Google, just put Edward Motale. Magents, you'll find
he's very lethal on Instagram, eh?
Is it?
Yeah.
A real influencer?
Oh.
Please celebrate me while I'm still alive. Please celebrate it now. Put something to my foundation because it's not for me.
It's for everyone
I help
else.
other people.
100%. On that note, Edward Motale has been absolutely incredible. That's how we wrap up the Arena Sports Show. Take care. Goodbye.